You are watching MTG Cribs on MTGO Academy featuring RYANCRABBS.
Hello and welcome and thank you for joining me. Today I'll be jumping into some two-mans with the new thing on the block, Atarka Red. So it's just like a mono red deck except for we're splashing green for Atarka's command, which is very powerful. Generally we're just dealing 3 damage to the opponent and giving our team +1/+1. And we're playing a lot of token makers to take advantage of that, like a Whirling Outburst, Dragon Fodder, and Goblin Rattlemaster. So it's like a basic red deck. Beside that, we're also splashing green for 1, Become Immense. Very powerful, just to be able to give a creature +6/+6, is 6 damage out of nowhere, and it's pretty awesome. So we're playing a lot of 1-drops. We have Zurgo Bell Striker, Monastery Swift Spear, Foundry Street Denizen, Lightning Berserker. A lot of burn spells. We have 4 Wild Slash, 4 Lightning Strikes, 4 Target's Commands, and 4 Stoke the Flames. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Also a couple of Dragon Fodders, like I said, and just pump out tokens. They also trigger Foundry Street Denizen and Monastery Swift Spear, which is awesome. Then we have 10 mountains, and then we have 1 forest, 4 mana confluences, 1 temple of abandon, and 4 wooded foothills to help support the splash. In the sideboard we have roast for the green decks. Scouring Sands is good in the mirror. Eidolon of the Great Revel is good against control-ish decks. Rattlemaster when it's needed. Also Hall of Triumph is really good to pump our team to get through against decks that are just trying to kill our creatures. So any creature that survive Hall of Triumph is good with, along other scenarios. Also Destructive Revelry. Good against like whip decks, A decks that have Courser of Crufix is pretty powerful. So that's the deck. We're just going to try to kill our opponent as quickly as we can, and we're going to hop and do some 2-mans to do that. Alright, this is our first 2-man, and we're on the draws. Hands, okay, it's 1 land, and it's a tap land, which is unfortunate, but I think we can keep it. We'll see. One thing to do when testing out new decks is to see what kind of hands you can keep, which kind of hands you can't. Right, Temple of Mystery from opponents. Maybe it's like a rug or teamer deck. Put a card on bottom. And of course we draw the 1 forest. Alright, so let's see. I actually want that. It's our second red source, and it's our yeah, second red source, and it's our third source, so we can cast like Whirling Outburst. So next turn we'll play like a Monastery Swift Spear. Okay, yeah, so definitely a teamer deck. So I'm gonna play Swift Spear and a Foundry Street. Let's do that second main phase. We'll just attack now. And if he has like a Wild Slash, we can just Wild Slash him so our guy survives. And we'll play our Foundry Street. Next turn we can go Whirling Outburst and give it +3/+0. And let's see what our opponent is doing. Anticipate, okay. So if he has like a Rabble, or not Rattlemaster, if he has like a Yeti. Nope, Courser, okay. We just take it down. Let's see. We would play Holding Outburst and attack, and he could block this and take 4. I think I just want to kill it. This pumps our Swift Spear twice. Like this, and then we get in for 4 damage this turn, this way. So our opponent is at 14. He does have a Lightning Strike now. Another Courser. Dissolve on top. So it's kind of teamer control-ish deck. He did have a land. Okay. We're going to play this. And we're going to dash in a Berserker and attack. And then if he wants to block that, he's taking 6 damage. And I'm okay with that. Or taking 7, actually. So we're out of gas. Our opponent is down to 8. He has Dissolve and a Lightning Strike in hand. He's been missing on Courser, which is good for us. Let's see if he needs any more lands in his hand. He does not. Okay. Ooh, I'm just going to dash this. See if he counters it. I'm going to dash this. See if he counters that. So you can only play one burn spell. He only has one mountain. Alright, so he's dissolving. We'll attack with everything. He decided to keep the dig on top, which is interesting. I think I would look for lands. Let's pump our Berserker. So it goes to 2. We'll get the Berserker back. Excuse me. Oh, he did put it on bottom. Sorry, it was just a hit 2 digs. Another Anticipate. So land here would be pretty good. He'd go up to 3. Let's see, will that keep him alive? So he goes up to 3. Strikes this, blocks this, and then takes 3. Okay. So I think we have this. Unless it goes like... so let's go land into 2 things. So I don't think he can do. Alright, well he just conceded, so that was great. Let's just go to sideboarding. So he knew he was dead. He had nothing else. Alright, so for this matchup... so assuming he's gonna have green creatures, like bigger ones. So I want roasts, I think. We saw it's coursers, so maybe we want to bring in destructive revelry. So yeah, I usually like the sideboard that one become immense because they usually they could know about it, especially with like cheap spot removal like a red deck. I'd rather have like the Hoarding Outburst over the Rattle Masters just so we can go easier to go wide. Put in the roasts. Cut the Wild Slashes. They're obviously pretty weak against deck without small creatures. I think Eidolon's could be good here, just because he's gonna try like I don't know. So we saw Planeswalkers. I'll put a couple in and see what that does. Alright, so this hand's fine. Definitely keep it. We'll start with the Foundry Streets. Evolving Wilds from our opponents. Say go. So we're going to get Mountain because we have a lot of double red spells. No red source, okay. Okay, so we don't have to do that yet. We're just going to play Swift Spear and a Swift Spear. Could have... we can play around Seismic Rupture. That's one of the cards that people could have. I know I definitely played my red deck. So we'll just we can do this. Cast with Dash. Oh, it's away. This guy survives. Okay. And we still get to attack for a fair amount. So anticipate from our opponent. Attack with these guys, put our opponent at 15. Alright, no red source yet. You put a card on the bottom. Go ahead and get a forest now. I'm actually going to play Hoarding Outburst. Because his shields are kind of down. So it gets the most damage in. It's 6. Obviously, Seismic Rupture is bad for us, but we have a What good way to rebuild. Okay, Xenagos isn't going to do it, I don't think. Just go, let's see. So we go Swift Spear. He blocks, like, either play the Denizen. Then we strike him. He takes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's definitely more than enough. Let's attack him with everything. So this deck's really good at punching slowest draws and decks that aren't like incredibly unclunky, I guess. So it punches clunky decks. Oh, he just conceded. Awesome. This is our first match of the deck, and it's our first win. So hopefully we can continue to do that. All right, it's our second match, not round 2. We're not in daily. It's our second match. We've won the dice roll, so we're going to play first. This hand's a keeper. We got creatures and a Whirling Outburst. Can't complain. Hopefully draw like a burn spell or two along the way, but this hand's sweet. Our opponent mulliganed, which is perfect for us. We'll just play a Swift Spear and attack for 1. Woo! Got him down to 19 already. Temple of Enlightenment. Could mean a couple of things. Put on card on top. I think we're just going to play both Swift Spears. I mean, he could have Urborg into Bile Blight. But Bile Blight's going to be good against us anyways because of the Goblin tokens. This also could be Heroic. I think we have a really good Heroic matchup. Their best card against us is Secret of the Way. Nope. Let's see what we want to do here. So you can't play Silumgar's Scorn. You can't play Ultimate Price. I think I'm just going to play Whirling Outburst. Attack for 6. Main deck, Drowning Star would be really good against us. At least we have played Realm Master after that. So playing against some kind of Esper, probably Control. So if he has literally nothing this turn, we have lethal with the Wild Slash. And we can actually play Realm Master and Wild Slash. I'm just going to do that. Let's play Realm Master. See if a counterspell. Hero's Downfall, maybe? If he has Bile Blight, we can, say we could, kill our Swift Spear in response to Bile Blight on the Swift Spears. But since that pumps the Swift Spears, that actually doesn't work. Which is kind of unfortunate. But nope, just island. So he's playing Scorn and revealed Silumgar. So it's a dragon version, obviously. Let's Wild Slash here. And we got him. Just like one of our best matchups. And we want Eidolon. I think that's it. Could bring in Realm Master for more like more burn spells. They do have Drown. So we want like Hall of Triumph. Also have Virulent Plague. Ooh. So yeah, we'll bring in a like Virulent Plague's so good against us. Because we have the Whirling Outburst. Well, Whirling Outburst is okay against Realm Master and also obviously Dragon Fodder. We'll just do this and see how it goes. A lot of times you can overthink while sideboarding and you could like psych yourself out and do something that's not right. I mean, they usually have like one Virulent Plague. Yeah. So our opponent mulligan, we're gonna keep. We could not play Zurgo just to dash it. Dismal Backwater. I think we're just gonna play. Let's see what we draw first, though. Mountain. Yeah, we're just gonna play it. And then next turn we're gonna play Eidolon. Especially when he has a Scryland. We could slow roll it to play around Drown. They usually have a couple now. Put a card on bottom. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it. If he just has like spot removal or counter spells, this is good. And if he doesn't have it next turn, we get to hold up Atarka's command to play around the Drown in Sorrow. So that's really good. So he does have a third untapped land. And he's tapping 1 and 2 blue for a morph. Oh, this is Stratus Dancer. Okay. I believe it's Stratus Dancer. Let's see what we want to do. I think we're just going to strike it. Seems fine. We could just like let him block, then Tarkus command. But if he doesn't block, and then we just pass, I guess we can strike it then too. Don't want that land. Goes down to 13, and he's taking at least 2 more from this Eidolon, I assume. Stratus Dancer's pretty good. It can be good, like, if you don't have a removal spell. Anticipate, so he doesn't have his land. That's really good for us. So we might want to just jam Tarkus command next turn, and get in the 5 damage with it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Creatures you can deal 3 damage. Yeah. Puts our opponent at 2. He can't play any cheap spells. Yep. And there we go. It's as easy as it gets. That's one of the reasons why you'd want to play a deck like a Atarka Red or Mono Red, just because you have such a good control matchup. They have so many clunky cards like counter spells and dragons, and obviously just very ineffective against you. Alright, and that's our second win. Alright, it's our third match, and we won the dice roll again, which is amazing. We get to play first, again. This hand has our 1/4, so we have to mulligan it as our only source. Alright, and this hand's a lot better. We'll definitely keep this. We're just going to lead off with the Foundry Street. Say go. See what our opponent is up to. Sand Cipcitadel, so like some kind of Abzan deck. I think we have a good matchup. It's better if it's the controlling version, I think, but I still think either is fine. Could have Wild Slash there, but if he has like a Death Dealer, I'd rather just try to kill that. Could have a Fleeceman Lion. Oh, he does have Death Dealer. So we're actually going to Wild Slash on our turn to get more damage in. Go like that. Double Atarka's command is really good. So I think we should be fine. Like we can even be a Siege Rhino here, which is like old red had a hard problem with that, just because like gaining 3 life and shoring up the ground was so good. And Offenza. We could play Dragon Fodder into Stoke, or we could just pass. I think we're just gonna pass. Let's try to burn out our opponent. He does have a Pain Land. So this, if he has Rhino here, he goes to 9. Otherwise, I'm just gonna Stoke him. Yep, it's a Rhino. Can't gain life. Deals 3 damage to each opponent. Okay. So he's at 8, and we have 7 points of burn in our hand, and he has 2 pain lands in play. Just gotta say go. It's another Rhino here. We're just gonna command him again. Drawing Lancer wouldn't be that bad. We can try to do more than one thing a turn, which would be great. If he like attacks and plays a card, we're just in great shape because we get to stoke him, then attack, and command him. Scry, okay. Put a card on top. If like he wasn't so low with us having so much burn, we're actually in, like risk of dying. He does have 8 power in play, 9 when he's attacking. And then like another Rhino would put us down to 4. But luckily, if like that's the line, like we're just gonna kill him. So I believe attacking. Okay, I think that's good for us. Nothing from our opponent. Okay. So we're just gonna. He already went to his end step. All right. Well. Alright, well, we're just gonna stoke him. And yeah, so any like removal spell he would take 1 damage. And 3 damage, which is gonna get +1/+0. So yeah, it turned out to be closer. Like if he didn't have like these pain lands, he might have been able to survive. But yeah. That's game 1. So definitely the aggressive version, like the Death Dealer's main deck with the Anafenzas. So we want the roasts, and I think that's it. Once again, Wild Slash just coming out all the time. I mean, it's good in the mirror, and it's good against other aggressive decks. And there's a bunch of those on Moto right now. We just haven't played against it yet. Go ahead and submit this. And it's a 1-liner on the draw. I'm going to keep it. We'll try. Let's see what our opponent also kept 7. Some cards we don't want to see. We're just going to cast Zergo first. Hopefully he doesn't have a 2-drop, or if he does, hopefully draw a land. Just want to draw lands. Alright, let's say he does have a 2-drop. And it's a Fleeceman Lion. Or he has an ultimate price now. We'll see. Nope, it's a Fleeceman Lion, okay. And no second land from us. Definitely a very greedy keep, but can be rewarding. Like we were on the draw, so we have like 2 draws to try to get our second land, and after that we're pretty set. So his 3rd land comes into play tapped. Put a card on top, which isn't good for us. So I think he has another Fleeceman Lion, and he's thinking about whether or not to attack with this one. Oh, just Dramokin commanding. That's really good, actually. It's hard for us to get through. I think he's got to offer the trade here. Like that. Let's say go. So I assume our opponent's going to go Siege Rhino. Obviously, we're looking for our roasts. Nope, Surrock. Okay, that card's a little bit less scary. I mean, it's still good, but we can stoke that one. Maybe we cut these Lightning Berserkers. They seem pretty weak. Ultimate price, okay. If we draw a land, we can just play Outburst. So now, like, we can stoke. We have stoke available, and also lightning strike. And offensa. Okay. This is awkward. Oh, man. How much damage to this? 12. I think we just gotta take it. Um. Let's definitely kill the death dealer. Just click this and say go. Plan to stoke the Surrock and block the Anafenza. Obviously Rhino kills us from now on for the rest of the game. Death dealer. Let's go ahead and stoke this so it can attack. Block the goblin here. We're not in great shape. That's a understatement. What does he have? Oh, Valorous Stance? Oh, Ultimate Price. That'll get us two. Alright, so it's a very sketchy keep. Our opponent just had a really good draw against us. Dromoka's Command and Fleeceman Lion. So what does that mean? What do we want to do? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like Lightning Berserkers. It's just too mana intensive. Maybe we want Realm Masters or we want Hollow Triumphs so we can go like really wide. We'll try that. See how that works out. We're gonna play first. This hand's fine. Don't have any cheap creatures actually. That may be just a half to mulligan. We do have double roast though. That's why I kind of want to keep it. Play mountain. Say go. Hopefully draw a creature this next turn. We did cut a couple more of our one drops, but they're just so weak. worst, worst thing. Definitely don't want to see that right now. Tap land from our opponent. An untapped land from us would be great. That means we can start applying pressure. Nope. Our opponent put a card on bottom. At least we can kill his first plays. So it's like Anafenza. Okay. This isn't going too well for us. They never, like, we really need a one drop, I guess. I should have mulliganed that hand, but it just seems so good. Warden of the First Tree. Okay. I'm just gonna. I assume he's gonna end step pump. Let's see. We're gonna have to discard. I think we just discard Become Immense. Or our opponent is gonna pump this in a turn. Yeah. Let's go kill it. Like if you just pass, I don't think we can kill it because of Dromoka's command. Death Dealer. Okay, I'll just kill that one too. Really need this third land. So our opponent doesn't have a fourth land yet. There we go. Put a card on top. Well, this is terrible. You can discard Become Immense. So assume his hand is just only Siege Rhinos. Opponents can't gain life, deal 3 damage. There's a creature and we can't even cast it. Yeah, so we're just playing catch up too much this game. I think we've lost it. Because just like I can't imagine him not having another Rhino here. It just seems too crazy. So kept some sketch hands. Now we know like we need a cheap creature. Yeah, we're just dead. Yeah, I can't kill this. We're just dead in 2 hits, and we have a pain land. Let's go ahead and concede. So yeah, we got punished by keeping sketchy hands, and we lost. And we're back for our 4th match. We're on the draw. This hand's great. Mixture of lands, creatures, and spells. We definitely keep it. Bloodstained Mire. Is this like mono red too? Looks like it. Okay, so what do we want to do here? I think we want to place... So I'm definitely just playing creature. I'm not going to kill that yet. Do I want to play Swift Spear or Zergo? I think we'll play Swift Spear because we're attacking, and the next turn we're attacking, and we're definitely Wild Slashing next turn. And this Wood Foothill is just going to be a mountain because we already have a green source. Dragon Fodder, of course. So we'll attack for 1. I don't think he's going to block. If he does, we just get to blow him out. So takes 2. Get a mountain. Play Zergo. You can actually block Goblin tokens, which is nice. Next turn, we play Rattle Master. We also have Stoke at the ready. Usually Zergo can't block anything, but he can block these little guys. So he's playing Atarka red. So we're blocking. If he has it, he has it. It's whatever. The command, that is. Just a trade. Taking 5, going to 11. And Zergo of his own. We actually can't attack. We're just going to play Rattle Master. Yep, it's unfortunate. Next turn we can Rattle Master into Stoke. We are behind. We are already at 10. Our opponent only has 2 cards in hand. Let's see what he wants to do. Does he have a Stoke? He's tapping 4 mana. Okay. So we can only attack for 2 because we can block the Goblin. Yep. So do I want to Outburst? Or Rabble? I think I'm just going to Outburst. Let's see. Outburst, attack for 2, but I have like a lot of blockers. There's 1 card in hand. I was going to keep up Stoke, but I'm not going to keep up Stoke. I'm just going to cast this. And then I can keep up Stoke next turn. So we're on the back foot. He only has 1 card in hand, though, but we are at 7 with the Pain Land in play. Real master of our opponents. Okay. Just think about sending the Zergo. I'm definitely blocking Zergo if he attacks with it. Yeah, okay. It's not good shape. We need to draw like a cheap burn spell. We need to keep around a Goblin for a Stoke, I think. Obviously not. So I guess we can just cast this Lightning Berserker. And I'm not going to kill the Realm Master pre-combat. I'm just going to like set up blocks and then kill it so we don't take a damage. I assume he's going to attack with it. I can't imagine him not attacking with it. Yep. Let's block like this, block like this, block like this. We'll Stoke here, not taking any damage. If he has command, we're really far behind because you get to keep 2 Goblin tokens and we just have the Swift Spear. And we're going to 2, obviously. I think his last card is Stoke. So really don't want to take a damage off this Mana Confluence, but I can't see like not playing Realm Master. Yeah. So we're just super dead. Guess we'll just play Realm Master, attack for our 1, and say go. So I think his last card's Stoke. So this Mana Confluence definitely dealt like 5 damage to us. Yep. Alright, let's go sideboarding. So Temple's really good here. Or not Temple, Hall of Triumph, along with Scouring Sands. I don't want to become it's too slow. Stoke's obviously is good, but it's kind of like slow in this matchup. Maybe just cut Realm Master. I'm gonna cut Stokes. Maybe we just put all of them in. Just put the Realm Masters in too. That seems fine. Yeah, it's kind of risky, but it is a race. I don't know. I like taking out Stokes against like other very aggressive decks. All right, we don't have 1-drop, but we have Wild Slash and Scouring Sands. So that's good. If plays any like 2-power, 1-drop, I'm gonna kill it. He does not. So I guess I can go ahead and get a mountain here. We don't. We have a green source here, and we don't have the command yet. So let's cast Dragon Fodder. Gotta watch out for their Scouring Sands, but they usually only play like 1 or 2, so let's see. Nothing. Okay. Just gonna attack for 2 and then play Whirling Outburst. Obviously, punished pretty hard by Scouring Sands from our opponent, but I'm not gonna play around it. So our opponent's just leaving up 1-drops. Is he just lightning striking us? Okay. It's fine by me. Oh, he had it. Oh my goodness. Put a card on top. Play Realm Master. That's unfortunate. I mean, we have ours, but does he have the Wild Slash too? He does. Okay, it's not looking good for us. Our opponent's gonna have 5 cards in his hand, and we don't have much going on. So yeah, we're gonna Scouring Sands him. Looking for spells. Don't want that one actually. Down the bottom too. We're just gonna cast, I think. Maybe I could have taken these out. They don't seem that good because there's so many tokens going around. Alright, no play. Guess we just pump our guy a bunch. Maybe he just has like a Tardos commands in his hand. Let's see. With that, let's pump as much as we can. Leave open our Wild Slash. Need Wild Slash, of course. Say go. So we're gonna need more like draw like Realm Masters or Whirling Outbursts to try to get back into this. So he's just on all burn. Okay. Play our Denizen. Say go. I wonder if he's gonna start like sending burn spells to our face. Oh, Searing Blood. Okay, that's something we don't have. It's really good in the mirror, obviously. So he has 3 burn spells in his hand. Let's dash out Zergo. Maybe we could cut like a land or 2 in this matchup. That's something to think about. I never thought about. Wild Slash, okay. So he has 2 cards in his hand. Alright, now it's time for us to use our Wild Slash. If he has Atarka's command, we're just super dead, which he does. So we're taking 3-4. Yep. And we need to draw a burn spell for this Realm Master. Nope, just a dragon fodder. Well, gotta play that. Say go. I think we're double blocking Realm Master here. Go to 6. And the Tartar's command would definitely just kill us. Well, put us to 1, but yeah. So our opponent had a really good draw against us, and kind of a little flooded, but also just wrecked by his Scouring Sands. Another command. Oh yeah, so nothing we can draw on the deck. And we just got wrecked by the mirror. That's unfortunate, but that happens. Alright, well that's Atarka Red. It can be very good, but it can also just kind of have like poopy draws where you can't really do much. Alright, well thanks for watching. Hopefully we got the sound thing fixed, and yeah, thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time.